Alright, hey guys, welcome to another one. So I'm teaming up with Collective Works on this video. They provide one of the best front mount license plates for these cars. It's actually probably the best. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys, and yeah, it's I had it on my Golf R. I'm so sorry, it's so freaking noisy. But I had it on my Golf R, and quick install, quick release, you name it. I think there's no better way to kind of throw a front plate than just do something that's gonna come off easy and, you know, quick install, and it's relatively inexpensive and it's super high quality. So I loved it on my R, so I figured we'll treat the GTI to one. The RS3, on the other hand, doesn't have one. And I'll show you guys kind of my issue with that. The first issue is it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. This is like $100 on Amazon, and it's kind of a universal fit. This one is, I guess, semi-specific to the RS3 just for like length of the stud or whatever, but I mean, that's really it. There's no other kind of significant things about it aside from it's to the side. You have to take it off when you're taking off the bumper, which I don't do too much, but you know, with the intercooler install and all that, it's kind of annoying. And it seems like it's off to the side, you're not looking at it, but the more I look at it, the more angry I get. So that's enough talking about that. For the GTI, I'm really excited to install this thing. I'll be completely frank with you guys, I did already throw this on the car. The audio file completely corrupted in the video. For some reason also did not come out as I would have preferred. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick unboxing. I already uninstalled it. The license plate is sitting up where it typically sits when I'm driving, so I don't have to deal with cops all the time. I'm still finding myself getting pulled over with it in the windshield. I've even had cops tell me, you're basically asking to get pulled over with it in the windshield. So yeah, that's really that. Shut up! This is my life right now. The dog is great. I'm actually pretty happy about it. All right, so here's our box. And by the way, as far as packaging goes, these guys nail it every time. Just these guys are just think outside the box for as far as packaging goes. So I'm really always impressed by it. This is going to be our bracket for the license plate. It's going to sit in front of it. It looks like there's a little bit of adjustability, but I really, again, when I first initially installed it, I didn't play around with it that much. I just kept it center. So we have two of these kind of mate. One goes on the inner side of the bumper, as you guys, well, I should say the lower grill. If you drop one and you drop it inside the grill, you can get it out. You can probably fit your hand in there. Most hands should fit, so something to keep in mind. We also have some really nice Collective Works stickers, and I believe, hold on. So we got a Collective Works tag, it's super sweet, and that's it. So yeah. And I guess, obviously, you've got some screws, some other hardware. And then this tool is the tool of all. This is the only tool you need. You don't need to go to the store and get anything. This is something you probably want to keep in your car for easy install and easy release. So, yeah, let's get to it. We'll throw this thing on. I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like and kind of the clearance. And it's a really easy installation. It shouldn't take you more than probably 2 or 3 minutes. But for the sake of the video, we'll kind of go nice and slow. I'll show you guys the process and the final result. All right, you guys, that was a bit of an interruption. For some reason, the next probably couple minutes there might be some dogs barking, and I apologize. Can't help it. Anyway, so we're gonna start with this piece. You check the backing and then check this as well. Arrow points up means it stays up, so make sure you're mindful, of course, the arrows. I don't think it's a big difference, but for the sake of this, just arrows up. Very carefully. Again, it doesn't matter if you mess up, if you drop it, you can still fish it out of the bumper. It's fine, no issue. But we're gonna slip this in and then kind of rest it on the inner part of that lower mesh. Just like that. Theoretically, it should stay, but we still haven't screwed anything in, so it could go anywhere. It's just for there. We're just gonna leave it mounted. We'll grab the second piece. Again, you guys can see this one has some extra holes, just to be a little mindful of that. All right, so another thing to be mindful of as well, you're gonna be using I believe these are 25 millimeter. This piece as well, again, arrows up. Find, of course, that back plate. Probably put your hand or some finger behind it just to keep it there, and then it should pretty much just mate like that. We'll grab our 25 millimeter screw, and I believe through here. Remember that multi-purpose tool comes in handy. This is a good time to break it out. Tighten that up a little bit just so it's on the back plate. Grab the other screw. Arrow pointing up. Grab our back plate. Again, keep in mind these have already been screwed in. They're tight all the way. These are the screw or the places that we're going to focus on the most. You can see it also kind of has these little grooves that's going to fit into those slots. Boom. Now it makes me kind of question if there's any, I didn't ask them any questions, probably should have, probably been a little curious about it. That would have helped this video flow better, but yeah, I don't think there's any adjustability, so it makes you think there might be, but I just don't believe there is. But anyway, so here's our screws. We'll feed these through. Might be a little bit challenging just because of course you have that backing on there that you want to make sure stays straight. If it doesn't, that's fine, because you always have the grooves, and of course it matches pretty nicely, plastic to the metal. So it's a pretty quick install, guys. As I showed you, I kind of went a little slower through it. This is my second time doing it. Uninstalling it so fast too, for like kind of a quick photo if you're at a car show, if you want to, you know, roll in quickly, park quickly, it's pretty easy to pull off. So it's pretty much on there. So as you guys can see, I haven't put the plate on quite yet, but you know, this moves and so does the bumper. It's really, truly on there. Something I liked about this new design is it comes with, and I already have them installed, but it comes with these little slots. And you're probably wondering, what are those slots for? As you guys can see here, this little piece, they sent, I believe this is like an extra one. But these little slots, what they'll do is they rest on, so you screw obviously them into the back of your license plate, and you can floop, and you can kind of flop it on. Something like that. So that's something I really like about it. And let's go grab it, grab that plate, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Slide her on, boom, just like that. And then it's on there. It's not fully installed, but you guys get the idea. And as you guys can see, we already have these installed. If you're wondering what the back of this looks like with those on, something like that. So then ready? Rest them on there. Cool. And there you have it, guys. Fully installed. These parts are on. They're sat real nice. No funny business. It's on there. Nice. Alright, so as you guys can see, such a simple and easy design, but it's just perfect. And I know a lot of folks out there who actually already have had drill holes, the dealership put them in, or maybe they put them in, and they, you know, they're like, forget it, I want something. I still want to be able to take my plate off easily, quickly, and they look no further. You guys kind of know my issue with the tow hook mount on this thing. It's kind of a flawed design. It's truly, that is bent metal. This is just, you know, you could take off like even half of it and it would still show that bottom portion. That's, you know, I guess the base of the mount, but it still looks okay. It looks OEM. So obviously I'll leave you guys to decide if it's something you like, but I really, quite frankly, I'm fond of it. So I'm really excited to really get cracking on this thing. Yeah, no more getting pulled over, and you know, I think it looks all right. Obviously we don't love front plates here, but you know, in New Hampshire, you just don't have a choice. So yeah, definitely pretty psyched about it.